Hey everyone, this is Kid Cabello of Hard Lens Media. We're here at the No DAPL protests and divestment. I'm joined here today with one of the candidates who's running for the 40th Ward, Ugo Okere. Ugo, thank you so much for joining Hard Lens Media.
Thank you for having me.
So essentially, what brings you out here to join these protesters that's happening?
I'm here to stand in solidarity and in support with the students who organized this protest in protest of Pritzker and Kennedy and their investment in fossil fuels. If they are going to go and tout, during their campaigns about how we need to invest in clean energy, they need to divest from dirty energy in the state of Illinois.
Now, it's quite clear that money in politics plays a huge role in how our elected officials are put into office. So what are the dangers of the influence of the fossil fuel industry in state and federal elections?
If the fossil fuel industry has a hold on our candidates in every election that we have, we're never going to divest from fossil fuels. We're never going to see a move to or push towards clean energy, and it's going to start with Pritzker and Kennedy divesting from those fossil fuels.
Now, it's quite clear that on March 20th is when the voters are going to pick who's going to represent or who's going to get the nomination for governor candidate. Now, as it currently stands, Daniel Biss, Teal Hardeman, and Robert Marshall have signed the pledge for these protesters. But is signing a pledge all that's really required? What is really necessary for there to be true divestment from the Dakota Access Pipeline, which actually ends here in our state?
There needs to be a bold movement that is built around environmental issues and specifically around fossil fuels to make sure that whoever is in office, whether it's Daniel Biss, Teal Hardeman, or whoever, that they can be held accountable for that pledge that they made. It's about building that movement.
Now, earlier during the live stream that we were sharing on our Facebook page, one of the protesters mentioned that Flint, Michigan didn't have access to clean water for a very long time. Now, you're running for the 40th ward. What are the environmental impacts that are affecting the working class families in that ward, and what are the long-term effects if people don't have access to clean water, or clean air, or clean soil?
We live in the city of Chicago. We live next to a really great lake, Lake Michigan, and we're fortunate to be this close to a large source of water like that. In the city of Chicago and in the ward, we need to ensure that we have clean, a clean lake. We need to ensure that we have to have clean environmental policies, not even just surrounding water, but ensuring that we don't have food deserts in the city of Chicago. Ensuring that our lead in our water in Chicago public schools is clean, because as we saw in 2016, there was a report that said over 100 schools in CPS have levels of lead in their water, and so we need to be able to ensure that we're moving towards a system where we actually prioritize and ensure that the communities in the city of Chicago are not poisoned by lead in their water.
I'm pretty sure our viewers and subscribers want to learn more about your campaign. Where can they find you on social media?
Yeah, so if you look up Ugo Okere 40 on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, you'll find us there, and go to our website, ugo2019.com, to get involved.
All right, this is Kid of Hard Lens Media. Peace, everyone.
You're watching Hard Lens Media.